What up, peeps? Tony Baker here, back with another movie review. This time I'm reviewing Bad Boys for Life. Will and Martin have finally returned. It's been since 2003 since we had a Bad Boys movie. Now y'all know, or you may not know, the buddy cop genre is one of my favorite genres in film. It's like probably my top 3 favorite genres. I love buddy cop movies going all the way back to like Lethal Weapon, Running Scared, Stakeout, you know what I mean? Like, even when they weren't cops, just the buddy dynamic, like Blues Brothers. Blues Brothers is that's probably what got me into the buddy theme. It was just two guys just in this action, car chases. I think Blues Brothers was started it for me. And then Lethal Weapon is when it got serious. And then, you know, Running Scared was fantastic. All the way up to Tango and Cash, Rush Hour, Men in Black. I just love the genre. So when I saw Bad Boy, and Bad Boys 1 came out in 95. This is like when Will and Martin were at, you know, they both had hit TV shows and they came out with this movie. So I was excited. And Michael Bay was the director, but nobody knew who he was. This was his first feature film. And it came out, did extremely well at the box office. It was a great time. It still holds the record for the movie I've seen the most in theaters. I've seen it 4 times. That's my record. I went back and watched that movie 4 times. So Bad Boys 2 comes out in 2003, so about 8 years later, Michael Bay, he gets $130 million to work with this time, and you see every dollar in this movie. The action sequences were insane in Bad Boys 2. It was ridiculous, right from the jump. As soon as they opened the film with the boys and the Klan rally, having a shootout at a Klan rally just to kick it off. It's like, yo, this movie's gonna be great. Bad Boys 2 had so much action, I overdosed. By the time they hit Cuba, I was foaming at the mouth, my nose was bleeding, I was done. So we've been wanting a third one, but you know, Will's been busy, so it's like, you know, they were trying to get the scheduling right, the scripts weren't right. And so they finally, Bad Boys for Life finally hit theaters. It's directed by indie film cast, some Belgian dudes named Bilal and Abdil. That's what they went by on the opening credits. They didn't even put their last names on there. It was Abdil and Bilal, that was it. And so this is their big moment right here in terms of big scale, you know, picture. The movie, it's already out, so you already know it did incredibly well this weekend. Made over $70 million for the 4-day frame. That's the MLK holiday. So it made about $62 million. Shoot, no. It might even been $65 million this weekend, 3-day weekend. So it's one of Will's best openers. I think it's in his top 5. And it's Martin's best opener of all time. So it's like, yo, people still want this bad boy action. The critics have been the best in the franchise. The critics haven't been friendly to Bad Boys 1, especially not 2. And this one is by far better critically. To me, I don't want to give too much away about the storyline, you know what I'm saying? They didn't show you a lot in the trailers, and it was for a reason. But I will say that this Bad Boys right here had the best storyline. Had the best storyline and the best script of the 3. Like, when I look back at Bad Boys 1 and 2, the script was pretty much non-existent. Like, the plot was like, all right, it was flimsy. Flimsy plot. We didn't care. We wanted the laughs and we wanted the action. This one by far has the better story. And just them not shying away from how old these actors are. And they're showing that. Like, Martin is like, yo, I'm too old for this shit. And that's one of the takeaways from this movie, man. Martin shines in this movie, man. You believe him. It's like, yo, I'm tired of this, but you know, we're just gonna do it one last time. One last time, one last time. That part, that's another takeaway. It is some cheesiness in this movie. Cheesy, especially that part right there, the one last time. And then they turn around and just look at the city like, who's doing that? If we agree to do something one more time, we're not just both gonna turn around and look at the city. Like, we're gonna do this one last time? One last time. Yeah. Now we're gonna look at the city and not even talk to one another. Like, who's doing that in real life? Who's just gonna say one last time and then look at Miami quietly? Nobody's doing that. You know what I'm saying? If you're already out there reflecting, fine, but like, come on, man. Like, y'all overdid it with that shot. Another takeaway is, And probably my biggest complaint of the movie, the action is just not to the level of the first two, in my opinion. The action choreography, I mean. Y'all know I'm a big fan of action movies. And like, you know, you can say what you want about Michael Bay, but he knows how to set up a shootout, an action sequence. He knows how to blow some shit. If you've seen Underground 6 on Netflix, it's ridiculous. It's not good, but you can't say it's boring because the action is crazy and his movies look fantastic. Now, these two directors got the Michael Bay polish and color right, but I feel like the action sequences just weren't up to snuff, especially with Bad Boys 2. Bad Boys 2 set the bar high for action. And like Michael Bay, when he does the action movies with real people, it's a good time. Like, you know, Transformers, it got too confusing. You couldn't tell what was going on when the robots were fighting. But like when it's human action, like a shootout, it just you could feel it. Like, cause Michael Bay, he's also done The Rock, Armageddon, The Island. Even though The Island didn't do well at the box office, there was still some dope action sequences in there. Pearl Harbor, Pain and Gain. So he knows how to do action. And I feel like these directors came up short on the action front. But the story and the character was there, you know what I mean? So forget all that. Y'all want to know the smooth jazz review of Bad Boys for Life. Well, here it is. Oh, yeah. I'm giving Bad Boys for Life 3.5 saxophones out of 5. One last time. One last time. Now let's look at the city for no reason. Let's just look at it quietly. All right, peeps, that's my review of Bad Boys for Life. Let me know what you thought of the movie in the comment section below. How do you rank it amongst the three? I think I would put it last, but story-wise, I would put it first. But compared to the adrenaline pump and the hard laughs, I feel like the other two were better in that department. But it's still dope, still worth seeing, and still a good time at the movies, man. Yeah, let me know what your favorite one was in the comment section below. Also, what are some of your other favorite buddy cop movies? Let me know. Like, I love Hot Fuzz. You know, anytime you put, I even like Nice Guys with Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling, man. I just like the two guys, cop, action. Last Boy Scout is one of my favorites of all time as well. So let me know what you thought in the comment section below. And don't give me that they too old for these kind of movies. Old action stars are always out here, man. Don't be aging people out. Talk about Will too old. No, Tom Cruise still doing it. He's older than Will. Keanu Reeves is old as hell out here. Liam Neeson is 117. He's still breaking cats off, man. Let these people live in these action streets. Anyway, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, man. And as usual, we out here.